Haha, welcome to my newest old laboratory. Yes, this one is smaller and older looking, but it contains all the features. Look at all these command blocks. There are so many of them. What do they do? What makes them so special? Well, you'll find out. I'm going to do something that will probably seem crazy. I'm going 7. It's still there. What, 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 what? Why are there so many? And why are they all the way up here? I hate this glitch. I don't understand why it does that. But it annoys the mad scientist very much. Now that that's been avoided. And hopefully this doesn't mess everything up, because that's annoying. You see, there are so many particle effects. It's actually checking 48 points at once by swapping and inverting x, y, and z coordinates to cover every single point that has that specific radius. That's why there's so many of them. There's actually 78. There's 6 for each axis. Well, 6, 1 on each axis, and then there's 24 more to cover planes. And then you have the final 48 to cover specific coordinates. You can see it going around. Just look at all of these right here, mainly meant to summon all of these crazy blocks. Look at that nice curve though. It does go a whole lot faster. And it gives, so you can make much larger ones in a very small portion of the time, because since it's checking 48 instead of 1, it's almost 48 times as fast. The reason why it's not is because here, and along any diagonal, there's going to be, those coordinates are going to be checked multiple times, actually. But see, this is the first one that also goes out from the center, so it remains symmetrical. And a little bit of tweaking, you could make it to always go from a certain center, which would shift the initialization a bit. But look at that. Look at that roundness. Look at that grow. See, we got our 48 blocks right here. Used for setting locks, and then 48 more over here to teleport the coordinates. Look how round it is. And it's only been a few minutes, maybe. The last one took almost 40 minutes, and it was only a 5 radius. This one's a 7 radius. Which makes... Oh, it stopped responding. Which means that it's checking almost twice as many points. There we go. And see, it's already done. And in case I notice, I also finally built a lock for until this is finished running. You cannot change these, just for safety purposes, even though I highly doubt that it would, especially with this new version. The lights. The window. Still looks cool. This, in case you didn't notice, when I push the button, this changes to running, and it doesn't change back to that until it's finished. Which is nice to know if you have particles off. Still got our fill. I even managed to hook up the fill so that it... to this. Because look at that, basically what it does is it turns both streams off while it's running. When they turn on, because it's just flat out set, it does not affect anything. In fact, if you've flipped this lever, it will then update. There are bats in this. Oh. In case you ever want to know how to get all your bats, / kill and E type equals bat. And look how big it is. Oh, and this is new. It's an AND gate. Well, actually, it's an AND on the else. So which also helps increase the speed. But due to the starting from the center and whatnot, if you ever want to move this, there's only 2 things you need to change. The first one is the summon, where the corner is. And the second one is this right here, which is what moves it towards the center. Which makes it also the simplest one for if, say, you want to make the an MC-atic schematic of this and put it in another. I don't know. I don't even know why you would want to do this. If you had MC-edit, you could just create one of these. I'm sure. But you might like this for, say, because MC-edit is a bit hard to use for doing stuff like this. Because you'd have to have a block at the center. The Minecraft sunrise. Too bad you're not going to see it because it's time to say goodbye.